if Jesus is this man of love, why is he allowing me to hurt like this? So I went on a 12-year run of methamphetamine. I grew up in a good home, Christian home, with my older sister. My mom and my grandma and grandpa took us to church every Sunday. Around the age of 10 or 11 is when I kind of started drifting away. My neighbors would party a lot and they would drink. And so I would hang out with their sons, and I would sneak beer out of the fridge. And it kind of opened my eyes to the things of the world, and I enjoyed it. You know, it took me down a road where I partied a lot through high school. We would drink on the weekends. But during high school, I met a girl, and she later on became my wife. My senior year, she became pregnant with our first daughter. My house became the party scene. You know, my friends would come over, and I was introduced to meth, and I became a full-blown meth addict. I took my eyes off of my wife, and I focused more on my friends, and then she left me, and we divorced. I felt like she wasn't supporting me. You know, I felt like, you know, when I came clean and told her, hey, I have a problem, she didn't care, and it hurt. You know, my world was devastated. I was lost. You know, so I was searching for that for 12 years, and I found it in a substance that made me happy. I became homeless, living on the streets. I was living in people's cars, taking baths at the park. One night in the backseat of a car, I remember just crying. I missed my children. I had a lot of broken promises to them, a lot of things that I told them that I was gonna do, but I never came through on it. You know, so failing as a father really, really hurt me. I wanted a relationship with my children again. I finally showed up at my grandma's house, and I said, I'm done. And 2 months later, I entered the doors of Central Valley Teen Challenge. That's when I really found what I was looking for, and it was a relationship with Christ. It was hard at first being here, submitting to authority, but I knew this is the place I needed to be. In December, during Friday night chapel, I was struggling with a lot of guilt, shame, unforgiveness. And I went up and I stepped out in faith, and I said, you know, God, if you're real, you'll take all this away from me, and you'll give me the new life that you have promised. I remember waking up on the floor, and I was in tears crying, and I felt this release. I felt this feeling that I've never felt before, and I knew it was the Holy Spirit. God laid his hand on me and took everything away, and I felt the peace for the first time. Slowly but surely, he started revealing plans to me. You know, I did my 4-month apprenticeship here in Central Valley, and I was blessed to come back as a staff member here. My family life is great. I have 2 daughters. God has blessed me with 2 granddaughters. I get to pray with my mom now instead of argue with her. You know, when she's going through it, I get to be that man that gets to pray with her. One question that people always ask me, they tell me, why do you have such strong faith? Why is your faith so strong? It's because I know what he's done in my life. I know where he's brought me out of. But I get to come here every single day at Central Valley Teen Challenge, and I get to see miracles. I get to see prodigal sons come home to their mothers, to their fathers, to their children, to their wives.